Hey up everybody, my name's Joshua Morrison, director of Johnny Moz's Lessons in Confidence, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about Christmas. This is Christmas. He's got a little Santa hat on and he's a little teddy bear sort of thing. So it is Christmas. I know it's not a tree, but he is on a present. So a lot of Christmas throughout the ages has always been about bringing the family together, bringing people together to come and celebrate this one thing. What's so nice about Christmas is the fact that everyone right now has the Christmas spirit going on. You know, he's got the Christmas spirit going on, she's got the Christmas spirit going on. We've all got this sort of sense of community that kind of comes together in a holistic sense for the sake of a singular holiday, a single day, that being the 25th of December. And you know, there's various reasons for it. There's the religious sort of side to it, you know, Jesus' birthday kind of thing. And then there's the, you know, the people that are religious that kind of come together and pray and whatever on that day, and it's like a community thing at the church. There's all that sort of stuff, and then there's the general, you know, materialist, capitalist side of it regarding, you know, getting the presents. You get your presents for your son, he wants a Scalextrics. You get a present for a daughter, she wants a Barbie playhouse, whatever. You get your presents for your mum and your dad and your friends and all this sort of shit, right? So you get all these various things, and then you've got the general, you know, the few little rituals that you do at Christmas. Everyone's got those little sets of rituals, right? Mine, for instance, when I was a sort of kid, would be you get the stockings, right, and they'd be hung on the fireplace, and then you put it at the end of your bed or whatever, right, and you take it into your mum and dad's room, and you just lie in bed with them, and you'd all just open your presents together, right? And it would be little things. It would be like little bits, stuff that you can get for like maybe £3, £4, £5. Get a few of those, and then go down and you'd open your main presents under the tree. And then, you know, you might have a couple croissants, and you might, you know, have some tea and some coffee and that sort of thing. And it's a good excuse to drink early on in the day. You know, there's all these various sort of aspects to it. And then, you know, you all kind of go off and do your own thing around, you know, lunchtime. Unless you're one of those families that has a Christmas lunch rather than a Christmas dinner. I wasn't. I was the sort of family that had a Christmas dinner. So it's nice to sit down and have the Christmas dinner. But then you don't even really think about, you know, cooking a Christmas dinner is a pain in the ass, right? I've cooked one, right? Jesus Christ, massive respect to everyone that does the, you know, the person that is lumbered with the Christmas dinner every single year, right? So I'm going to try and do the Christmas dinner this year. Now that's a promise that I've just made. Now I've got to do it. So yeah, you've got that, and then sitting down for the Christmas dinner is a really nice thing. They bring out Christmas crackers, which, frankly, why aren't Christmas crackers just a thing all throughout the year? Because there's a nice little socialising thing. Just a little like, oh yeah, do you want to go? Do you want to go? Sort of like that. Why not have that throughout the year? But we save it. Oh, shut up. He's ruining my video. But the reason that people do this is it's real Christmas spirit, this, isn't it? But I think part of what makes it so magical is that you only do it once a year, and you only do it every now and then. And you know, Christmas as a period, everyone is, you know, people get time off work, school closes, and everyone's kind of off around the same time. And then there's that period sort of from the 26th to like maybe the 30th, that 4-day stretch there where basically nothing happens. That's always a really nice little time because you can sit back, relax, take it all in, reassess the year, see what happens, see what you want to do in the future, and that's when you start thinking about the time to come. And then New Year's just comes around the corner afterwards, and those two are a nice 1-2 punch. So it's really nice to have that. It's really nice, you know, the whole Christmas sort of time. And it's quite easy to be a bit of a, you know, Grinch about it. Like, I certainly had a phase where I was looking at all the red and green lights and this fucking thing and just being like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, can we let it go? But I think part of what makes Christmas so magical is, I think when you're a kid, there is this larger than life wonder that you have around the world in general. And so Christmas is quite overwhelming. I imagine when you were a kid, if you celebrated Christmas, you struggled to sleep on Christmas Eve. You know, when I was a kid, I used to put on Lord of the Rings, and my goal was to watch all 3 Lords of the Rings. Never did. I never managed to get past the first one, but I'd get like maybe 3 hours into the first one, which isn't even at the end, and then I'd probably fall asleep at some point during that. But it's so difficult to sleep when you are a kid and you know that you've got presents in the morning and you're really excited, because Christmas is just a time that has been sort of pushed down your throat in a semi-nice way you know, you go to school and you do your little Christmas cards, and like the Christmas tree comes up at school and then the Christmas tree comes up at home, and you know, your teachers might wear Santa hats every once in a while, and then, you know, you sit down on Christmas Day and you watch whatever the Christmas special is. I don't know, the Doctor Who Christmas special or the new Wallace and Gromit or whatever. And I presume in America you've got your own cultural touchstones regarding Christmas that come around each year that make you feel the Christmas spirit and the Christmas cheer and all that. And even if you're quite a cynical person and you've lost the Christmas magic, like I have, actually, I don't really have much of a Christmassy spirit. I mean, I look at this and I don't feel much. I do feel happy for other people who look at this. Like, just before I came on, there were some people that were coming up and being like this with their phones, all taking selfies and stuff, all like that, right? And you know, I could have quite easily looked at them and just gone, oh my God, you just want to put this on your bloody Instagram and get some likes for your bloody Christmas, ooh, blah, blah, blah. But then in a way, isn't that what I'm doing? Making a Christmas video around Christmas time. If I didn't want to be a hypocrite, I would have put this video out in June, but I didn't, because I think Christmas is a good time for everyone to come together and collectivise a little bit and feel the community come together. It's nice to go into a little pub on like December the 18th and get a mulled wine and sit and talk to some fat guy in a Santa hat about, like, you know, his little experiences when he was a kid. And you know how when he was a kid he used to get like really crap Christmas presents compared to the kids nowadays, or whatever, you know. You get all sorts of fun little interactions with people, you get so many fun little conversations with various members of your community, and that's where it's just so nice. It's so nice that we can all come together in this way. And if you're like me in the past, where you kind of shut out this idea of Christmas and you just sit there, like Christmas Day came a few years ago, right? And I barely noticed. Apart from the fact that I had Christmas dinner, I really didn't give a shit. I was just there like, oh, for God's sake, I've got to get Christmas presents for people. And that's what I've been thinking this year. It's like, oh, I've got to get people Christmas presents. And I started thinking, hang on, here's an idea. Why don't I just get the next 4 years worth of Christmas presents for everyone? But I think maybe part of what makes it so fun is it's a time to, you know, think of others and let us all come together a little bit. And when I say think of others, I mean, you know, as a community, we can all come together as a whole and celebrate this one day. And we can celebrate it in different ways and for different reasons. Some people will be on the Jesus sort of side, or they're doing it for this. But then Christmas is originally a pagan holiday. Yule is the 21st of December. And my family like to get a Yule log for that and sort of celebrate that. And that's always quite nice. Yule logs are really, really fucking nice, by the way. And you know, you get maybe one present on Yule and then one present on Christmas. But like small, like a tiny little thing, you know, like, I don't know, some book from a charity shop, or just like, I don't know, like a new skillet from Sainsbury's or something like that. You know, just basic stuff. And then Christmas is for more the personalised thing. But I struggle with presents, actually. I struggle with getting people presents because I'm not good at like the whole personalising, thinking what they would like. Because I remember when I was a kid, my mum was dyeing her hair blonde around that time, and I bought her black hair dye for Christmas. And she opened the box and she went, oh, Josh, I appreciate it, but I'm dyeing my hair blonde. And this kind of goes antithetical to what I'm trying to do. I don't think she said antithetical, but because I was also about 9. Yeah, so it's hard to actually do that, and it takes a bit of your mental capacity. And I imagine if you're maybe a bit of a social introvert or whatever, and you're not massively great with people, it's a struggle for you around this time, because you're really struggling to find the thing that feels magical for the people that you care about. You want to get them something really good, but you're going around all the shops. You go into every single shop on the Broadway, and you go to the shop on the next Broadway, and you're looking around constantly on the lookout for stuff, and you just can't find anything. Nothing feels right. Everything feels like they would open it up and go, oh, thanks very much, yeah. You know, stuff that they feel like they won't care about. And sometimes, like when I was a kid, I had a friend, and me and him for Christmas and birthdays, we had a tenner that we just passed back and forth. I'd give him a tenner for his birthday, he'd give me the tenner back for Christmas, I'd give him the tenner back for his birthday, I'd get the tenner back for Christmas, whatever, that kind of thing, right? And I just went on and on and on, and we just kind of looked at each other one day and was like, should we just stop this? Because this is pointless. And we went, okay, can I have the tenner then? And yeah, I just went, all right. And you know, maybe the presents come into maybe the materialist side of things, because, you know, Christmas does come earlier and earlier every year. That's the whole common complaint, is like, oh, it's October the 26th, it should be Halloween presents that are coming out, but we're getting Christmas stuff on the shelves. And it's, I don't know, it's fun to moan about. It's fun to sit down and have a bit of a moan about it. But once you do it more and more and more, you start to wonder, are people doing this in just a jokey way like I am? Or are they actually like legitimately pissed off about this issue that doesn't matter? Oh no, there's Christmas stuff in the shop in September. Don't buy it then, right? Every time I go in there, all the aisles are basically full anyway. I don't know why they do it anyway. It doesn't seem like it sells that well. I've seen Easter eggs get sold in January. And the best before date was March. I know Easter sometimes comes in March, but it wasn't this year in particular. So, I don't know. In general with Christmas, I have a bit of a complicated relationship with it, because it is quite nice. It's nice to have a bit of a change from the norm, and it's nice to get weird little things like this pop up, and it's nice to see people in Santa hats and going around and just having a nice jolly time together, and it's nice to feel the merriness and all that. But at the same time, it can be a bit of a stress trying to find the present for everyone, and particularly if you're a parent, I imagine. And you know, doing the Christmas dinner every year, for people that do that, I feel really sorry for people who have to do that, because I've seen it takes fucking ages. Like, you basically have to spend all day, and then the night before you're often like preparing things to do for the next day. So you like, maybe you slice all the carrots and dice them for that, and then you sort out these little things that can just, that way you can just whack it all in the pan or in the crock pot or whatever, you know. And I don't know, I remember when I was a kid, because you know, you still believe in Santa Claus around that time. I remember I went into the kitchen, and my mum and dad were there, and they looked at me almost like deer in the headlights, like, and they were quite frantically wrapping presents, and they looked stressed, and it sort of made me feel like, hang on, this is what Christmas sort of does. Like, some people provide the Christmas and others get the Christmas, is what it sometimes feels like. And that's my main issue with Christmas, really, is that it's not an equal celebration. Some people have to put in more work than others, and some people just get to reap the rewards, and that's not particularly fair, I feel like. I feel like we should be focusing more on just getting the cultural touchstones of Christmas back. I mean, like the Doctor Who Christmas specials and Wallace and Gromit, and I'm trying to think of some more. You know, you get your Christmas songs, and you get "All I Want for Christmas Is You," and then you get people going, "Oh, the fucking Christmas songs," and you get other people going, "Oh, I can't be bothered with Christmas this time of year. Can we not just move it, have it at a different time, or just like shift it every year?" Or you just get people who just don't want to bother with it, full stop, and they just adamantly refuse to engage in Christmas. And it's kind of fun that we all have our own little, you know, reactions to this holiday. And it's nice that it kind of comes around every year, and it's a consistency. There's a consistency to Christmas that's really nice. And yeah, I feel like if we're going to keep doing Christmas, because I feel like at some point there's got to be the last Christmas ever where we as a collective species sort of agree, like, right, we're bored of Christmas now. It's the same way that, like, I don't know, TV, like terrestrial TV's kind of gone down, like Freeviews stopped being a big thing. It's kind of like that. And as we go forwards, I feel like what we should do is just keep enjoying the little things and not stressing the big stuff. Just try and remember what is simple and nice about this holiday, which is the fact that we can all come together and just say, "Oh, Merry Christmas." You know, you're at the office, and then, you know, you go off your Christmas holidays, and you're all like, "Merry Christmas," and you get your little Christmas office party, which you kind of hate, but you go anyway. And you know, there's a bit of like non-alcoholic mulled wine. You kind of sip it, and it's like, "Oh, this isn't good as the real stuff." And you're having your little chats like, "Hey, what are you gonna do for Christmas?" "Oh, I'm gonna go stay with the family up north." "What are you?" "Oh, I was planning a holiday to Florida." "What?" Well, yeah, I just felt like, you know, I do Christmas and it's cold every year. I thought I'd go to somewhere hot and maybe have some tapas for Christmas. And kind of go, "Oh, right, fair enough. You know, you don't really care what they're doing, but it's nice to ask, because it's nice to respond when they ask you, I suppose. And it's nice that we can all have that little collective experience together, and then get back in the office afterwards and sort of go, "Oh, how's your Christmas?" "Good." "How's your Christmas?" "Good." "What did you get?" "Oh, I got a Play-Doh set for my son." "What did you actually get for yourself?" "Oh, I got a painting that I quite like. I think my son found it in a charity shop, but it's quite nice. It's like Art Deco-y kind of look that I quite like. Art Deco is more relating to architecture, but you get the general point, right? Is that it's nice that we can all come together, and I feel like if we're going to keep doing Christmas, we should scale down the materialism, scale down the things that stress the people out that have to like provide all this stuff. The people have to cook the Christmas dinners. Let's make the Christmas dinner smaller. Let's make the presents less big. Let's make it so that we don't expect quite so much, and instead focus on just coming together and enjoying one another's company as a family or a group or a collective and a general society at large, you know. So yeah, I think that's going to be the video. Thank you so much for watching this one. I hope you have a good Christmas. Hope you have a good rest of the year as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you get. Yeah, and let me know what you gave someone. If you gave someone a really cool present, you know, you're quite proud of. But you can't obviously just go up to them and be like, oh, I'm so proud I got this person. But here, we don't know that person. We don't really know you. So you can be free to boast. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. Have a good rest of the day. Bye-bye. I'm going to take a selfie with the dog.